So first one day that box, I found out it's going to be internet. It'll be available in November. I'll wait until there's a lot of people that have it and I can find out about it. I really hate Globe. It's absolutely trash. But I just wanted to look at this, and I wanted to point out the professionality of the people that work here. This guy is putting up, he's up on a pole. He's installing, I believe it's going to be a street light. I want to point out that in the Philippines there is absolutely no safety, no emphasis on safety. It's not even a thought in anybody's mind. You see those sunglasses he's wearing? I guess you can't, but that's what they wear when they weld. But there he is up on a pole. He doesn't have his ladder tied in. He doesn't have his self tied in. He's wearing flip-flops. That's what they do here. You'll see highway workers working with big machinery wearing flip-flops. I mean, there it is. That's the light. Cute little thing. I wonder why they're putting it up, or who, if it's something that somebody requested, or what. It's sort of tiny. I don't see how it's gonna really work way up there. And so this ladder's not tied in. He's not tied in, and he's wearing flip-flops. That's insane. I mean, that sounds like something you do at home, but when you're working for somebody. But I guess they don't have to emphasize safety because there's no insurance, I don't know about these rules here. I know that if I was working for somebody and I got hurt, it would be on them. In America, well, legally you're not responsible for yourself in America. Everybody else is responsible for your own stupidity. You know, as long as you're not, you're a victim in America because of lawyers. And employers have to burden themselves with all that. And there's a lot of stupid people, really stupid people. And they hurt themselves, and some of them even want to hurt themselves, and then the employer has to pay thousands of dollars. I was an employer. I never got that big. I had about 3 people working for me. And I'll tell you right now, I don't ever want to do it again in America or anywhere. Nobody's responsible for themselves. It's always on you. As if you're getting rich off the other person's back. And if you are, so what? That's their problem. Go to the school or do what I did and get what I'm doing. Do what I'm doing. Don't blame me. I haven't gotten enough sleep for like 2 days because there's a jackass nearby who literally with a handsaw is sawing wood at 1:30 in the morning. I'm not going to say any names because I don't want to, people act pretty frickin' stupid around here if you offend them. So I've got a real bad attitude, and lack of sleep ruins life. And you can't confront people here. You can't call the police here. You can't do shit here, especially if you're white. You have to just bend over and hope they use Vaseline. Anyway, I hope I didn't offend anybody with my attitude. So, and then you've got 2 people, and look what they did. They have a dump truck, and it's parked, and my truck's right there, and my truck's butted up against the curb. And then see where that guy is standing down there? There's a pile of dirt right there. So the guy parks right in the middle of the road because, that's convenient for him. So this is the main road right here in this barangay. If anybody wants to go down it, they can just turn around and go back. No problem. And there's no concern, no worries. Nobody's going to come and tell you to move or demand their right to pass or anything, really. Because, there's no cops. You can't do anything, really. Nobody does do anything. I don't think people really care much about the law here. It's kind of like the Wild West. Why go to court when you can just shoot the guy? Oh, my opponent is winning in the elections. I'm going to kill him. That just happened here in Marmog. Somebody got shot because they were running for office. That's a ridiculous reason. Somebody else got shot because they were in a dispute over property, and they went to court, and they were about to rule in the real estate agent's favor. So, went ahead and killed her. I'm dead. Didn't want to be bothered with that court ruling or anything. Somebody else got killed recently here in Marmog, nearby, within 20 miles, because they had a little property dispute. And so the guy went in and got his machete and hacked the guy to death. And then hacked his wife to death. And then his son came over and went promptly back and got, I don't know, I guess a gun, and came back and shot the guy who did the parents. And now, boy, he's vindicated. He's sitting there in jail, just absolutely satisfied with himself, never going to get out. But hey, he won that dispute. They're dead. Some real great choices here. Thin skin. They cannot handle anybody upsetting them. I mean, obviously, if somebody killed your parents, you'd kill them too if you had half a chance, of course. But, if you offend somebody in a bar here, how many times have I heard that story? Get killed. Especially if you're white, by the way. It's not that safe for white people here. But for me, I'm not worried about it, because I don't go to the bars and I don't do lots of things that I hear people getting killed for, like come over here and use their women. I dare you. And see if somebody's brother doesn't, or their little husband, their boyfriend doesn't kill you. See if that doesn't happen to you. If you're going to be a piece of crap, you're going to get killed like a piece of crap. But if you're married like me, and stay married, I don't go around anywhere without my wife. I do. I go some places without my wife, obviously. I go to the store or something like that. But I'm not hanging around, going to bars and getting drunk and doing that kind of thing. And I don't drink with anybody. I don't go in when they call me in to drink. That's really not a good behavior for a white guy here, or anybody. Literally anybody. There's stabbings and shootings all the time when there's drinking. But if you're white, it's a little bit more dangerous because, for one, they don't like you. For two, you are going to have barriers in your language barriers. And somebody misunderstands and you hurt their feelings, by God, they're going to have to avenge themselves. We can't be bothered with having a full life ahead of us. We're going to kill you, and then we'll go to jail, but by God, you're not going to get away with offending me. No, sir. They do a lot of stuff like that, and then they go in front of the camera, literally, and cry. I didn't know what I was doing. I'm sorry I did it. Blah, blah, blah. They're real cucks. Honestly, they just do it, then apologize, and cry on camera. Like, I don't know. Didn't they watch? Didn't they see anybody do that before? It reminds me of our guys. Idiots running from the cops in L.A. or wherever. They're going to get away with it again. And then try to drive towards the cop and get shot. What? You didn't watch TV? You didn't see the 9,000 people before you that did that and got killed? Do you really think you're going to get away? Come on. Why would you do that? Why? And why would you kill a white guy? An American? Well, I'll tell you why. Because they actually kind of resent you. Many of them, not all. Of course not all. These are my opinions. Don't take it to the bank or anything. I mean, I watch, I see, I experience discrimination, and I learn different things all the time about what you can't do when you're an American. Like confront somebody about their stereo because it's loud. Nobody does that, not just you. But if you do something because you're white, they'll come after you like you wouldn't believe. I mean, not in any gut-filled way, like to your face. No, sir. There's not a lot of people that will come to your face, but they will come after you. And talking about you and snide looks and remarks. I mean, I've experienced a little bit of that, and I've seen a lot of people go through a lot of that. And one guy who's white, not from America, he said he's experienced so much discrimination. And honestly, one or two little experiences with the natives, and I'll tell you right now, it's like a B-flick movie back when white people used to play Indians. Absolutely ridiculous. Remember those B-flicks? Little cowboys and Indians, little Indians with dumb white faces, acting a fool, making all that stupid noise, going around, circling the wagon. That's what it's like. I'll tell you right now, that is what it's like in my area. I'm sure there's some more sophisticated areas with educated people. But I'll tell you right now, a few bad apples can make a place really sad to live in. Well, this is negative. Yep, pretty negative. I didn't sleep for 2 days because of one of those idiots. And honestly, I really can't stand the guy. Who the hell gets up in the middle of the night and starts sawing wood? And then at 4 o'clock in the morning or 5, turn on your stereo super loud. Make sure everybody gets up. And then the pissed off guy next door gets up at 4 o'clock, cranks up his motorcycle, and that's his protest. You know, you're not going to go talk to your neighbor. You just make a bunch of noise with your fucking motorcycle and piss everybody around you off. That's what I'm going through this week. And me, I just sit here quietly talking to my camera and hating my neighbors. None of which is in my viewfinder right now. Everybody you see, I like. And that's only one. I don't like those dogs, though. No, they're too loud. I love that guy. I even like this neighbor next door here. There's one obnoxious pain in the ass with absolutely no thought of anything outside of himself. Not even his own family. Getting up in the morning. By God, he's up. Everybody needs to get up. Turn that stereo on and make sure that the neighbors can hear it because we want to share. Yes, that's what we want to do. Yeah. 2 friggin' days and I've got a really bad attitude. Can you see? That's why I stay in right now because if somebody... I have a short fuse right now. And this light is going to be adjusted. Look, they're going to leave it adjusted so it shines in my face. That's ridiculous. Well, no accounting for brains here. I don't like anything right now. 2 days missing sleep and I don't like anything. And by the way, globe sucks. Yep, that's gonna really bug me at night. Shining right in my window when I get glass windows. We'll have to get a BB gun. Yeah, too bad he's such an idiot. Look at him, he's thrilled to death. He got a little light. Yay! I wonder if they're doing that on purpose, shining it at my house. I don't know. That doesn't look like it's going to do anything from way up there. We'll have to see. But look at this mess of electricity. What a mess. I'm telling you, it's so unsafe. You wouldn't get any of this shit passed in America. This is crap. And it's worse than that when there's more electricity hooked up to one pole. You should see the messes here. It's absolutely horrendous. Anyway. Well, that's my attitude for the day. Please remember that I don't always have a bad attitude, only when I don't sleep, and it's someone else's fault. Flip-flops, no tie-ins, nothing. And give me a break. This giant dump truck instead of a small pickup to carry them to this spot. What a waste. What a waste. To carry that ladder. And, you know, they could have came with a tricycle in that ladder. This dump truck is an amazing waste of gas. Ridiculous. Anyway. I'm going to lay back down. Have another wasted day. With no productivity. Not even trying. Listen to it. Modern times. A true stereotypical situation. Anyway, I'm not even trying to get anything done. Not even my Cebuano lessons. I don't want to do anything because my attitude is bad. I just want to watch TV and be quiet and not have my camera on because I'm not saying anything nice. And I seem like I really hate the Philippines today. But if I were home and the same thing happened, I would hate everything around me there too. So don't think it's discrimination. Pretty much F everybody when I lose my sleep and it's somebody's fault. I try to keep it to myself, but I don't really know what to do here. There's not a lot of avenues for a foreigner to do. You don't have the language. You don't know the rules. Every time you do something that's normal in America, they go, oh, no, nobody does that. And so, and you can get people, they don't like you. If you make a mistake, you know, you cause somebody to stub their toe, by God, send that white boy home to America. Send him home. Not that we ever liberated Philippines from the Spaniards or other people who took over their country. Not that we ever did anything for the Philippines. But, by God, you send that white boy back. How dare he come over here and grace the Philippines with his whiteness. I'm not gracing the Philippines with anything, but still, you know, I really don't give a crap where I'm at. I'm a human being, and it's my right to be there. That's the way I feel. Yeah, I don't give a crap if it's the Philippines, and I really don't give a crap if you don't like Americans. I like us. I don't like some of us, too. But, yeah, shut the hell up if you don't like Americans. Stay away from them, leave them alone, and turn your stereo down around them. And you know what? Grab one once in a while and thank him for liberating your country. Because that's what we did. Twice. From the Japanese and from the Spaniards. I'm not really sure about the Japanese one. I just know if it wasn't for us, you guys wouldn't be anywhere. So deal with that.